Which was the most amazing party that you've been to? A party that you will never forget? Well, we've all been to parties that are amazing, and to be honest, some parties that totally suck. Some people plan of having a grand wedding, while some want their wedding to be small and sweet. Some people like to go out with friends on their birthdays, while some want famous stars to be dancing at their birthday parties. In this video, we will show you the most expensive parties of all time. So let's get started. Number 10. Elizabeth Brooks's 13th birthday party. When I was 13, I loved cars. So my father bought me a toy sports car and it made me very happy. But this girl, Elizabeth Brooks, wanted to see her favorite pop stars in real life, so her father sent his private jet to bring them to Elizabeth's birthday party. Stars like Aerosmith, Ciara, 50 Cent, and Stevie Nicks performed at her birthday party. Aerosmith alone was paid 10% of the total bill of the party. The party in total cost $10 million to David Brooks, who was the CEO of the leading supplier of armed weapons to the US. Number 9. The Golden Jubilee of the Sultan of Brunei. The Sultan of Brunei, Hassan Bolkiah, definitely spends his money on things he likes. Go ahead and try to imagine how the Golden Jubilee would look of a sultan who lives in a palace that looks like this, has a number of private jets, of which his favorite has gold-plated wash basins and other stuff made of gold in the bathroom, and who has gold and silver-plated Rolls Royces. Well, he threw a party costing $30 million and paid Michael Jackson for a live performance. As a gift, he also gave civil service employees an increase in their pay. Number 8. Nita Ambani's 50th birthday bash. Mukesh Ambani, who is the richest man in India, threw a party for his wife's 50th birthday. Well, a party hosted by the richest man in India is obviously not going to be an ordinary one. 32 chartered planes were hired to fly 240 celebrity guests in for the party. Big celebrities like Oscar winner A.R. Rahman, Priyanka Chopra, Amir Khan, and some cricketers such as Sachin Tendulkar, Harbhajan Singh, and more were all present at the party. The whole party cost him 220 crore rupees, which is approximately $29.3 million. Number 7. The opening ceremony of the Atlantis Hotel. The opening ceremony of this hotel was as beautiful as the hotel itself. Famous celebrities from all over the world attended the ceremony, including His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Charlize Theron, Michael Jordan, Robert De Niro, Shah Rukh Khan, and more. The fireworks in the inauguration would have left you in awe, and if I would have been there, I am sure I would not have missed a second of it. The performance of Kylie Minogue was one of the most amazing things in the event, and this inauguration ceremony's bill was $31 million. Number 6. The wedding of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan's wedding was one of the most expensive parties ever thrown. The wedding was a very important day for him, but it did cost the Sheikh $45 million in 1981. Considering that price today, and keeping in mind the increasing value of gold, it would have been more than double the value of $45 million today. A new stadium was built to serve as the wedding venue to accommodate 20,000 guests. He gifted his bride 20 camels with their backs loaded with gold, diamonds, and other precious jewels. Number 5. The wedding of Lakshmi Mittal's daughter. Venetia Mittal is the daughter of Lakshmi Mittal, a billionaire steel mill owner. The steel tycoon spared no expense on his youngest child's wedding, which is estimated to have cost around $60 million. Lakshmi Mittal is so rich that he didn't even think about the budget of the wedding. The invitation for each guest was made out of silver. If that's not enough, here's another shock. He booked the Eiffel Tower just for that night in order to shoot fireworks from it. Number 4. The royal wedding of William and Kate. Everyone alive today might be aware of this wedding. The money spent on this wedding was $70 million. Yeah, you can't expect anything less from a royal wedding. But half of this amount was spent on the security during the wedding, and it's no surprise that such important people need that much security. Everything in the wedding, from the wine to the flowers, was royal and made the wedding one of the most expensive and beautiful weddings in history. The fact that this wedding was telecasted live all over the world gave proof of how extravagant it was. Number 3. The wedding of Gali Reddy's daughter. You'd be surprised just to see the invitation cards. The wedding invitation arrived in blue boxes with an LCD screen inside, playing a nearly 3-minute video in which Reddy is inviting the people. That must have cost a lot, there's no doubt about that. If you're wondering how much it cost Mr. Reddy, the wedding cost him almost $73.3 million. Now that's a memorable day. How can someone forget about the day they spent $73 million and then, oh yeah, there was also a wedding to remember. The cost of the sari alone was $2.3 million. You could buy a mansion with that much money. Also, the cost of the jewelry was almost $12 million. Wow. Number 2, the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth. You must have all seen and heard about golden jubilees, and, well, this one is not just an ordinary one, but it is the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth. Now brace yourself, because I'm about to tell you the cost of this event, and it was huge. 1.3 billion euros. To be honest, I had a hard time counting the number of zeros. And it was grand. A flotilla of about 1,000 boats was formed and it sailed through England in her honor. And let me tell you the best part, she didn't even pay for it. She is called the Queen for a reason. A lot of the amount was spent just on the arrangements. Number 1, Iran's party. In 1971, the Shah of Iran threw the most expensive and extravagant party to commemorate the 2500th anniversary of the Persian Empire. This party was the grandest party anyone ever saw. It had the most delicious food from the world's best restaurants. Engineers were called in to build air-conditioned tents in the middle of the desert. Expert botanists were hired from other countries to grow greenery around the venue. The tent-like structures were made in a way that you might not even call them tents from the outside, but you'd definitely call them castles from the inside. They were decorated with the help of, again, specialists from other countries. Chemicals were sprayed on the desert sand to get rid of the poisonous reptiles, and a truckload of animals were retrieved and sent to laboratories. Birds were brought in from other countries and were freed near the tents to create a natural atmosphere, but they were bound to die in the heat after some time. A lot of money was spent on security, as kings and queens and other rich people were coming from all over the world. The list of these kind of expenses is very long. The true amount that was spent is unknown, but Time magazine estimated it to be $635 million. By France's press, it was estimated to be $1,270 million, but the officials refused these estimates. So guys, this is it from the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and tell us in the comment section which party you liked the most, and which one you would like to be a part of. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time!